project is a class project from some grad students at Iowa State University. It's a group of graphic designers and me. I'm an architecture student. And it was tasked us back in August at the beginning of the semester to find a project, to find a problem in the community, or something we saw that we could deal with and get involved and try stuff and make stuff and see what design can do to help solve problems in a real life context.
I wish. I need.
I fear.
So the difficulties with this project were that not everybody understood the project the same way at any given time. I think that at the beginning there were a couple people that really understood or thought they understood where this project was going and what it was about. And then as we kept going and building and making and doing, more people started to understand what the project was about.
We worked with 12 people for one project, so everybody different opinion and strong personality as a designers and artists. So it's hard to make one agreement for each step. But going through the semester, we kind of learn how to communicate.
But we all just have slightly different styles and the way we think things should look and the way we work, and when you have this many people on one project, those little things become huge.
Question, what does it need to make stuff, design junk, make pretty things that are just going to be sold for money? How about we think about design as something that can actually benefit people who can make a difference in the world?
We broke down and individually and tried to come up with ideas on various ways that we could do this. We came up with a ridiculous amount of ideas. We even pinned any kind of inspiration, anything up on walls. We had everything, sketches, randomness, everything. It was insane.
Even to communicate what you wanted to say to somebody else was something that was really important to this project. There was a few fights, there were a few crying episodes. Definitely it was an emotional ride as well, so it wasn't a complication, but it was also something kind of wonderful.
People were attached to one idea that other people just absolutely hated. It was awful.
Once we figured out that we were guiding this process, I still felt a little bit lost, but I enjoyed the feeling of being lost because it was this whole process to go through rather than just, here's a poster, this is what needs to go on it, go do it and turn it in.
And this project is super cool because this idea is to combine people together, because nowadays people are always busy working their own stuff and they don't care about others. So this is a good opportunity to gather everyone together and to share what we think.
A really good opportunity to work with others, and we have more communication with others. But I think this class is awesome.
We kept floating around three main concepts, and I think those were photography, the human aspect, and vulnerability. We never discussed vulnerability per se in that terms, but we kept touching on points that were vulnerable and what it meant to be vulnerable, and it just all of a sudden we realized that's what it was. It's vulnerability with being human and the power of photography, how they all correlate together.
We did this in several ways. We did this with these posters, we did this with filling out sheets and putting them in a box. All of this was done anonymously, so maybe that was a reason why people were being honest and true, or even ridiculous.
I started by putting them in the College of Design and next door in Howe and Hoover. Somebody said, I need a good boyfriend. Wait here, someone from Howe Basement will be over. I am a Chinese girl, so what? And then someone said, I need a good girlfriend, and they made an arrow saying it's a match.
It is a research methodology, it's a process for getting people to talk to each other. And we're saying is that the wish census is a way to collect the data that really matters.
This is the first step, and if we connect this project with studies in social service in sociology, psychology, urban planning, this could explode into something greater. It can become something that is used for a greater good.